Welcome to a new episode of IT Conversations live at VMware Explore 2023 in Barcelona. So my name is Johan, and this is going to be a very special episode because I have my favorite podcast host with me, Mr. Pete Flecha.
That's very kind. Johan, how you doing, sir?
Good. So you know that we're doing this live, right?
We're doing it live, baby. There's no other way. Although I always record locally, so that's not fair.
So, Pete, could you briefly introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Yeah, my name is Pete Flecha. I work for VMware, and I'm the host of the Virtually Speaking podcast. I also work in product marketing for VMware Cloud, vSAN, all the good things.
So this week is massive. Like every single time we meet at VMware Explore, either like Vegas or San Francisco before that, and now in Barcelona, like you guys are all over the place.
Yeah, we definitely get around for sure. Yeah, VMware's been pretty nice to us. You know, we got a pretty booth over in the hub.
Yep.
So we're podcasting all week, interviewing execs, techs, partners, customers, whoever wants to come and get on the mic to talk about whatever, anything VMware related. So yeah, it's a great time to socialize, to meet new people, to get with old friends, much like yourself.
Yeah.
And podcast, man. What better way to spend the week?
So can you tell us a little bit about like the guests you already had in the podcast, and maybe some guests you have planned this week?
Yeah, sure. So in Vegas, we obviously did Raghu and all the other execs. We didn't want to bother him this time. We did ask for Hawk. He told us to hold off on that, so we'll probably get him next time around. You know, maybe when there's more news to share.
Yeah.
But we get the Sumit and Kit Colbert and all those. But I think the real good stuff is the customers, honestly, because we do get a lot of execs and they talk about their products. These are the people that are in the general sessions and the keynotes, and they've got a good talk track, and it's good stuff. It's good to know about like what's happening with AI. Chris Wolf is amazing, or talking about what's new with VMware Cloud Foundation. That's really good stuff, and people come here to learn that. But there's nothing better than a great story from a customer that comes up and says, we're using your stretch cluster situation, your stretch cluster solutions, and one whole site went down, and we're in a hospital, and nothing happened. Everything was totally fine. Those are the goosebump moments where people are like, wow, this tech really works. So my favorite interviews are definitely the customers.
And then I guess you can bring your role
conversation about some of this content that we see. We read the architecture, we read the blogs, but man, wouldn't it be great to just get the guy that's writing the software or someone that owns it product management wise and say hey, why do we do this? What's working, what's not working? And so started that a bunch of years ago, and it just sort of transformed into doing product marketing for VMware. So not a bad gig.
Cool. Well, this week is not all about podcasting, or sort of, but you also had a session, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you say that, but our session literally was the Virtually Speaking live podcast, but it's really a play because it's essentially a panel session where we get some of these lesser known people, like Frank Dennerman or Duncan Epping or William
those guys.
Yeah, we give them a break. No, seriously.
William who?
Yeah, no, but we get people that are, industry, influencers, if you will, and they come on and share their perspective. And so this week we talked about cloud data management, some of the complexities of being in the cloud and doing that data management. Had a great conversation. Jad El Zain was on there, and he just really talked about Tanzu and how we're really bringing in AI, private AI, into our own stuff. So really exciting conversation.
Cool. So are there any other stuff this week that you're looking forward to or excited about?
Well, for the next 2 days, we'll be in the hub in Hall 6. We've got a pretty fancy booth set up over there. We're doing non-stop podcasting there with, like I said, guests, techs, execs, everybody that comes by. So that's going to be the rest of the week for me. But
cool.
I couldn't think of a better way to spend Explore.
Awesome, man. So are you still looking for guests?
Not this week, but we're always looking for guests for remote, and for future events. But and of course we've got 1 million t-shirts to hand out. So if you're here, by all means, please come over to the hub and take one of these shirts off my hands.
So if our audience want to listen to the podcast, where should they look?
Yeah, the easiest way is to just go to vspeakingpodcast.com. That's where all of our episodes are. You can subscribe on all of the usual suspects, LimeWire, Apple, all the podcast channels. I mean, you're a great podcaster yourself. You know what it's like. So if you're listening to this guy, you don't even need to listen to us. But if you get bored of Johan, just come listen to Virtually Speaking.
Dude, I sound like Beaker. So my voice is nothing compared to yours. Well, Pete, thanks so much for being a guest on our show. So thank you for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe to our channel, like this video, and please share it where possible. And I hope to see you either here at the show floor in one of my sessions or somewhere at VMware Explore. Thanks for watching.